Hello, I'm Pickaxe, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Xbox Update Adventures Let's Play. A Let's Play where I'm playing through the various updates that have come out for Minecraft on the Xbox 60. Building stuff, killing stuff, and destroying stuff. And in this particular episode, I'm going to be doing quite a few useful things. But first of all, I wanted to show you me repairing this pickaxe. It's a pickaxe, it's, the best pickaxe ever. But it is something that you might notice goes up and down repairing between episodes. It's not me rebuilding it, it is me repairing it in an anvil. It costs 3 diamonds and 31 levels, which is a very steep price to play. It makes me kind of sad, but the one thing about it that is worth saying is it is easier to actually do this than to get 2 efficiency 4 enchantments and unbreaking 3 and combine it on a pickaxe. So even though it sucks and it costs a lot of money, it's easier than the alternative, and that's why I do it. But anyway, in this episode, I wanted to show you a new project which I actually started work on a reasonable while ago, and it's one of the projects that's like one of those weird ones that might seem useless on the surface, but does have a bit of use, and that is in fact this thing here. So this is going to be a big open area. This is a very low level of the map, and it basically means that I can mine every block in these 3 blocks right here across the map. That's so you can get like perfect map vision down here, and it means that when you're below ground, it doesn't have to feel all caved off and lonely. There can just be a second layer down here, and that's the idea behind it anyway. So that's what I'm going to go for. I might make a metro line down here too, but that's the most part what I'm doing here. So the key point I wanted to start off with, and the little tip that you can perhaps take from this video, is you might notice over there, I think you see a zombie in the far distance there. And you might also notice that in this area right here, where the torches are really far spread apart, there are no, mobs spawning. And you might question to yourself, why are there no mobs spawning? Or you might think, Toycat, you should probably place torches here, look how dark it is. But I figured I would explain to you what makes mobs spawn in Minecraft, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, and how you can stop that using as few torches as possible. Because this is very efficient, it's very good looking, because it's, so consistent, and it also has the advantage of being very efficient and stuff. So, yeah, you might think these are dark, but they're not actually dark enough to mob spawn. So, let's first of all clarify exactly what it is that makes mob spawn. When the light level gets below 7, or it might be 7 or below, what actually happens is, I think we have placed one there, what actually happens is, so 7, basically when the light level goes below 7, mobs are able to spawn, and when you place a torch down, this is light level 14. If I were to place glowstone here, it'd be 15, which changes everything, but this makes it light level 14, which means 7 blocks away from this, it will actually be light level 7, which means, since it can go, like, diagonally, so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this would be, the area where this is the last block, before it turns into mob spawning area, which means that if I were to go to 8, which would be here for example, this would be mob spawning area from that torch. However, because I have that torch there, this is actually within 6 of that torch, and it means that no level goes below Y equals 7, light level equals 7, which gives you the really cool advantage of the fact that you just don't have to deal with that, and I think that's pretty useful. So, actually, yeah, that it is light level 7, it's just that these aren't in a perfect center. Anyway, so yeah, that's how you stop mobs from spawning. So the actual pattern you need to employ, because you don't want to do stuff where you just got torches everywhere, unless you really need to, you want to just, if you have a big open area that's easy to do this on, you want to have every 6th block be a torch. So this is 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, but that should be 6 to the torch, but you get the point. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you place a torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you place the torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you place the torch, and you got to do this both, diagonal directions. So you want to do it this way too, and this will give you like this kind of diagonally, like they don't line up entirely, but they kind of line up thing, and it is very effective, and it gets the whole thing done. So, yeah, that's actually how this works. Let's quickly just check this. These are diagonally in line too, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and as you can see, everything's fine, everything's dandy, and it all works just fine. So yeah, what I actually need to do is I need to move this 1 block backwards, because you might have noticed it just was, 5 blocks away instead of 6, and there we go. Now, as soon as we get rid of all of this, and we make sure the light can get there, then now there'll be no mob spawning here. So if you want to stop mob spawning in your world, just make sure every 7th block is going to be a torch. Every 6th block is a torch, and if it's glowstone, you can add an extra 1 to that, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if you have lava, like buckets like this, or you have jack-o'-lanterns on the surface, it's 7, or if they're below the surface, so if this block down here would be glowstone, it's 6 again, like it's a torch. So there's your Toycat knowledge for today. I hope you did enjoy it, and let's start doing some Let's Play stuff, and that involves going around here and mining some more areas. So just in case you're wondering why I'm doing the torches the way I'm doing them, it's for good reasons. So yeah, as we mine back here, I guess we'll start with what I've been up to this week, because that's a key part of this Let's Plays at this point. They're almost vloggy in some way, but yeah, so this week was my first, I guess, proper full week YouTube, where I didn't even go, into college or anything, and I know it's kind of weird, self-employment, I guess you could call it. It's like, I don't know. It's like the first time I think in my life where it's just been I can focus full time on a thing, and of course I took up the second channel, so I'm never going to get complacent and stuff. But it's still kind of a fun kind of concept here. Just let's just mine some blocks while we talk about this. It's still kind of a fun concept to just have a constant thing like that. So I'm looking forward to doing 2 videos a day for the rest of the summer. That's definitely a goal of mine, and I'm also going to be traveling a bit because might as well use the time where I'm not very locked down to do some cool stuff, and that includes going to Minecon in next week. So if you are going to Minecon too, a few people have tweeted me saying if you are going to Minecon, you'll see me there. And if you are going to EGX this year in the UK, I'll be there. And if you're going to Gamescom this August in Germany, I'll be there too. So just in case you are wondering, lots of people always are, there's where you can see me. You can say hi. You can hug me or something. I don't know. You do whatever you want to do, but I guess do whatever you want to do unless it involves murder or something awful, because you don't want to be killing people just because you want to do it. You want to maybe check someone on that, but do what you want to do unless it's murder. That I think that's a solid rule for life right there. So basically that's the key lesson takeaway. But yeah, this what I've been doing besides just saying vaguely, I've been fully YouTubing this week. Well, the first of all, the big one is as you went to the seaside. Basically, in the UK, we have a place called Brighton. It's like the big seaside town. I went, did I just find diamonds? I did just find diamonds. But yeah, I went there yesterday, and because I went on a Saturday, that meant that the first train home on a Sunday was something like 6. So I sat on the beach from like 4 till 6, and it was a very nice place. I definitely this is something I realized. So maybe this is because as children we're taught this, but okay, so there's 2 types of beaches. There's sand beaches and there's gravel beaches. If you live somewhere in like the deep America where you're like 3 days away from a beach, I feel sorry for you. I guess there's Australia and a few other countries like that. But here in the UK, because we're an island, we have beaches within 3 hours of us. I don't think it's possible to be more than 3 hours away from a beach in the UK. I think I'm the furthest away you can be from a beach, and it's still something that doesn't really faze me, like the distance. But yeah, so there are 2 types of beaches in the UK. Oh, but yeah, at least in the UK, at least there's probably like a shark beach somewhere in Australia or something. But there's 2 types of beaches in the UK. There's sand beaches, which are the traditional it's the beach you expect. It's a yellowy sand or beige, whatever coloured sand is. And that's just kind of what it is. It's sand that you sit on. It's warm, it's relaxing, and it's that sort of stuff. And there's a second type of beach, which I think is the newer types of beaches that haven't yet been whittled down into sand, and they're called gravel beaches. So it's gravel like you'd get in a driveway or something, or it's gravel as in lots of rocks on the ground. And you might think to yourself, sand beaches are a million times better. Gravel beaches are lame. But here's the thing: I realized over the course of my my time with the gravel beach here. Is that even though even though people are telling you that the gravel beach is worse because it's kind of uncomfortable, it's a little bit less comfortable because obviously bigger rocks mean one's going to be slightly jagged into your back or something. But if you just bring something to lay on and you fix that problem by having less contact between you and it, and it's just kind of like sand again. Gravel beaches, there's no mess of you get sand in your hair, you get it in your face, you get it in your eyes, you get it in your trousers, you get it in your shoes, and you never get it out for 6 weeks. Every time I go to a sand beach, I'll notice months later. Oh, lapis. I'll notice months. Am I digging a block too high up? No, I'm not. I'll notice, months later sometimes that there's sand somewhere. It's like, how have you stayed there so long? And since when I went to the gravel beach, I think you'll find that I didn't have to check is there gravel on me somewhere? No, of course there's no gravel on me because if I think I got a few bits of my shoe. You tip them out, they're entirely gone because you can see them. And I think maybe, there's probably a happy middle ground between, the lightest gravel possible, where it's still not tiny bits of sand. I think that's the ideal place to have a beach. So, there's some Toy Cat knowledge for you, or some Toy Cat theory for you. It's not confirmed knowledge just yet. But yeah, there's just something I know, it's just a weird thing to me. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I just don't understand, but still, something definitely worth considering. So, yeah, that was lovely. I watched sunrise on a gravel beach, which is a surprisingly nice sensation. So, that's my first act as full time. And I think, honestly, this summer I should probably do something like that more. I don't know, is a gravel beach something you're allowed to go to in the daytime? To me, it just felt like a late night thing. Because maybe the sand beaches, I don't know, they're filled with crabs in the daytime. Speaking of which, yeah, another downside to sand beaches, you get crabs everywhere. I mean, the good types of, well, the better types of crabs, but still, not the best type of crabs. Because the best type of crabs are... Actually, you know, crabs aren't even that tasty. I was going to make a joke about how you should eat crabs, but they're really not. Anyway, so rather than offending people who like crabs, and if you do, they're not untasty, they just don't really have a flavour. But yeah, let's start talking about something else. And what I want to talk about is a theory I came up with on the train down to said place I was just mentioning. And that is about ghosts. So the reason this came up is because there was like a ghost station, basically. Like it clearly was a train station at some point in its life, and then I don't know what happened. But it isn't a train station anymore. That's the key point you need to bear in mind. But yeah, so there was a ghost train station where it's just like, you can't get off here, and it's like, it's clearly something, and the train goes a lot slower there, because it's designed to, but no one gets on or off, and it says, please don't get off here, even though you can't. But yeah, it says all these things, all that stuff happens. And basically, yeah, you know, it makes you start questioning the idea, like, oh, what if it's a ghost stop? You know, that's what we call it. And it's like, well, if it is a ghost stop, then, you know, it raises some questions about ghosts, because it's like, are there ghosts on this same train as us that just get off there? And it's like, okay, if that is the case, so, you know, if ghosts are real, I know this is ridiculous, I'm trying to debunk ghosts here, but basically, if ghosts are real, then you have to say, okay, so they're invisible, people can't see them, right? Okay, but does that mean they don't interact with physical objects? So they could be sitting in the same seat I am? Because if not, then, you know, how have we never walked into a ghost before? Unless they're really sneaky. But then you start to raise the question of, okay, so they don't interact with physical objects, so how are they still in the train? Because maybe they can touch the ground, but then, you know, as the train's going forward, they're not going to move forwards with it. They're going to be affected by the force and, like, get hit by the walls, except they'll go through the walls. And it's like, you know, it starts to raise the question of, I guess, there's clearly not ghosts, or if there is ghosts, it's like, okay, then, well, I guess they can turn it on or off, and it's like, you'd have to leave it on, even if they did, they'd have to stay, you know, invisible, like, able to interact with all objects all the time, because the Earth has moved around the sun so fast that it means that, if you stop, you know, being affected by physical objects, then in half a second, you'd be through the Earth and stuck in space. So, if there are really ghosts, this is the point I'm trying to make here, then they're all... Wow, that seems kind of dangerous. If they are really ghosts, then they're all just in space in random points because we've left them behind. So, just a fun fact to leave you with right there. So, let's take another baked potato, and let's show you a bit more of this thing I did earlier, because there are a few places here that do need it to happen to them. Because, yeah, I was really sick of mob spawning here, because I placed so many more torches than this, so I just went round and picked them all up. So, bad torching is this. This is a waste of torch, you know, like most of these torches are a waste. Good torching is that. So, yeah, let's follow this along then, shall we? And let's place some torches. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a torch. And now we can get rid of all of this stuff in between. Actually, wait, I don't know which torch I'm leaving behind. It's probably this. No, it's that one. Is it? Yeah, it's this one and that one. And then everything else we can get rid of. So, lots of free torches back for Toy Cat. Also, this torch over here looks like it's not... See, I get... Oh, wait, it's this torch that's out of place. So that means that my entire basis for the rest of this is all very flawed. Is this in order now? There we go. So, yeah, you always have to check every now and then, or you will make a mistake like this. So let's quickly just start counting again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we break block. And then 6. And there we go. Everything's all magical and working again. You do not have to worry. So, yeah, just in case you are wondering, by the way, because this is a big project I'm working on recently, because this actually connects with where the sugarcane farm was. Like, I was just making this area bigger and bigger. It was just a tunnel before, but now it's this thing. It's actually connecting up to where the sugarcane farm, like, the bottom parts of it. And that means something pretty cool, because it means that I can now get to the sugarcane farm from here, get up there, get up down there, and also explore all the caves and stuff for the next. I just thought that was something pretty handy, and I am going to be mining like crazy all of this stuff, because before I expand this world, another thing I want to do is, you know, you might notice above the ground I have the cobblestone wall to keep the old out, keep the new in, and just kind of, you know, I don't know, I think it's a cool idea, but it seems crazy to most people, I guess. But as well as doing that, one thing I definitely wanted to do is I wanted to go through the whole... how much dirt do we have? We need some more dirt. Let's go mine some more dirt. But yeah, basically, before I did that whole thing, I want to make sure that below ground are the same level as all those cobblestone walls. I have barriers with, you know, like, just basically, like, a big cobblestone wall going around the edge of the map, or, like, you know, just a big area where I've clearly sectioned it off, so I know where not to go underground, so I don't end up, you know, rendering chunks I don't want to load, because I want to keep all of that stuff unexplored, so that when there is new things to explore, I can find them. So, for instance, if this next update doesn't bring water temples, I want to find a water temple in this world. I'm going to make sure I do it, and I'm going to be really careful about not wasting too much space on not doing it. So, let's drop the redstone, because it's so inconsequential to us at this point. The thing about redstone is, though, and the reason I always want to be careful with it, is once you run out of redstone in your world, even though you start with so much of it, there's no way to get any more back, because it doesn't spawn in the nether. The only way to get it is redstone ore, and you have to break the ore, and, you know, in the consoles, we have so many resources that are deliberately made infinite, but, you know, there's a few like that one, where it's just like, once it's gone, and you gotta be really careful. So, yeah, oh, there's some dirt on the ceiling just here we can take. There is some loud noises happening right now. Actually, is there? I don't know if it's actually picked up on the mic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the surface, and then I guess... Okay, it's gone. I just every now and then, this house is a very loud place. That is one of the things, by the way. So, you know, you might question, like, okay, so you're doing this YouTube thing full-time, ToyCat, what's your plan on the living situation with that? Because, you know, you might, it is one of my permanent sources of frustration that videos always have loud background noises, and, my solution to that is, I am going to be dealing with some housing situation at some point, but, you know, first of all, I'm gonna, you know, ease into YouTube, do it for a few months, see how, you know, that affects, if it is something I can reliably do, and then I guess I'll do that sort of stuff. So, let's head back up to the surface, and let's place this dirt, because the second project, the one I actually worked on last week, is the Sugarcane farm, which needs all of this dirt to actually do its stuff. So I'm going to make sure I get that stuff done. And then, yeah, so now at the surface, and also I placed my cobblestone in a chest, just in case you're wondering how much I have. This isn't as impressive as it has been sometimes. Also, yeah, there's a current glitch where your stuff will just float to the surface, so you'll find... I don't know how that possible. See, it's just all over the place. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I have these chests are all full of cobblestone. So cobblestone, 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 and then this chest right here I'm currently filling. I don't know at what point I have an impressive stack of cobblestone. Like at some point I'm gonna have all of it in the world just in one chest. But given that I've mined like 1%, if that, of my world, and I've got 6 chests and I've used up like tens and tens of thousands of it, I don't know if it's even possible to have enough. Well, it is obviously possible, but you know, the size of your chest room to store all that stuff must be crazy. Maybe that's why you use the cobblestone block for, just to have a massive supply of cobblestone on the inside. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I might have to do that, because, you know, right now it has no real purpose, but if I just line every single wall with a double chest, and then say, these chests are full of it. Oh, yeah, I got diamond ore. I forgot about that. Wait, did I switch pickaxes for that? I hope I did. If I didn't, that's kind of... Wait, did I... I'm pretty sure I didn't even go did I mine those diamonds, or did I ignore those diamonds? I'm going to go check on that, because that's kind of a big deal. So, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go to the sugarcane farm with all this dirt, and I'm going to place it down there. So, yeah, I don't know how I don't have memory of that stuff. Yeah, I clearly must have... Please don't tell me I just ignored diamonds. Because if so, then I was clearly too intently talking about what I was talking about. So, I believe it was here? No, that's lapis. Over here, maybe? It was in the ceiling. There were diamonds. I swear there were diamonds. Okay, there no diamonds for us, I guess. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure. Was it here? Where are those diamonds? There were diamonds, and I'm just so confused. It was somewhere near some dirt, because I was with the shovel at the time. And okay, well, clearly I've mined all the diamonds there are. I got only 3 bits of diamond. I thought 3 just isn't very much. You don't expect 3 bits of diamonds, but still, I'm on 29 in the chest now. You might have noticed I've got some gold. We're all good there. So let's head up the ladder to the sugarcane farm, and let's show you how I'm doing on that final rung right there. So, really, I should knock down this wall, shouldn't I? Like, there's no sense for that to just be a wall here. Like, it should just... Maybe I should have a big glass barrier. I think that'd be cool, actually. Between me and it, there's like big glass thing. Actually, no, wait, that's useless, because I need to jump off and get places sometime. But yeah, let's head all the way to the top here then, shall we? So the thing about this, I think I need like a fast ladder, whether it be a minecart ladder or whether it be you know, like a redstone escalator, like I've shown. Oh, I haven't shown it in a video yet. I have a really cool video I made a couple of days ago. I'm going to be uploading at some point this week, showing a redstone elevator. Oh, no, it was in the top 5 builds video, that's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, in the top 5 staircases video, I show off this redstone elevator. I'm going to be doing a build guide on that, because it's a really cool concept, and I just think it's one of those ones that's like, it's crazy that redstone works like that, and I think I want to have it somewhere in this world. I mean, because at some point it'll stop working, it'll be a nice legacy thing, but until it does, I think it'd be a long time to make it. Like, I'd have to make it like on the side there, but it'd be so rewarding once I did. I just have to make sure it still works on the PC, because, yeah, I'm starting to think now, like, if it does stop working, for me, that's like, what do I do now? So, yeah, let's just show you the very end row, the one we're currently working on, because you might notice we're coming scarily close to the sky limit here. So, this is at Y200 right here, which is just, obviously, 50 blocks below the sky limit, which means I just have, I guess that'd be like 10, 12, 13 more of these things to actually do, which is reasonably impressive, but here's where I am with the whole dirt thing. So I've just got to find some more dirt, because I'm using all the dirt in my world at this point, and I've got to place it, and then I've got to do that stuff. So that's going to be over some coming time. You can see, actually, we can count this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that 14? I might have miscounted. Either way, I was very close, if not entirely right, and I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, we should have 13 or 14 more layers to do, plus this layer I'm working on right now, and potentially another layer that I didn't count. Very sorry about that. My voice is a little hoarse from, obviously, yesterday, because I was on a gravel beach. I meant, was that yesterday? It was the day before. No, it was yesterday. It was Sunday morning. It was beautiful. And it's Monday today, so happy Monday, everybody. How's it going? So, yeah, hopefully at some point in this episode I have enlightened you, whether it be with how to stop mob spawning, which, by the way, have the 6 blocks between every torch, or 7 blocks between each glowstone if it's above ground, or 6 if it's below ground. Hopefully, maybe the ghost fort made you go, you know, maybe there are ghosts in space. Maybe that's the key point to take away from that. Or hopefully, maybe just the sugarcane farm taught you, maybe I shouldn't be so ridiculous when I build stuff. Regardless of what I did teach you, hopefully it was something, and hopefully you did enjoy it, because this is the end video. So please do like the video if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and Let's Play Monday is, of course, every Monday. And if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. That could have been an awful end. So before I die once more, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.